You've heard it a million times. You're eating for two now. But what if I told you that advice could actually harm your baby's brain development? I'm Diana, and as a doctor who's been through 3 pregnancies myself, I need to share something most people get dangerously wrong about pregnancy nutrition. Here's what happened to one of my patients last month. She came in at 28 weeks, excited about her healthy appetite. "I'm eating for 2, she said proudly. She'd been having double portions at every meal, extra snacks between breakfast and lunch, ice cream every night. But her weight gain chart told a different story, and so did her baby's growth scan. She'd gained 45 pounds by week 28. Her blood pressure was creeping up. Her glucose test came back borderline, and she was exhausted, swollen, and scared. "But everyone told me to eat more," she said, tears in her eyes. "I thought I was doing the right thing." The truth? You're not eating for 2. You're eating for 1 and building another. And there's a massive difference. During my first pregnancy, I made the same mistake. I thought more food automatically meant a healthier baby. My mom kept saying, "Eat, eat, the baby needs it." My mother-in-law would pile my plate high at Sunday dinners. I was eating an extra 1,000 calories a day, double what I actually needed. Bagels for breakfast, huge sandwiches for lunch, pasta dinners, and don't even get me started on the late-night ice cream runs. By month 7, I was exhausted, swollen, and my doctor sat me down for a serious talk. She pulled out my chart and said something I'll never forget. "Diana, you're a medical professional. You should know better. This isn't about feeding 2 people. It's about building 1 tiny human with the right materials." That conversation changed everything I thought I knew about pregnancy nutrition. Let me break this down for you the way I wish someone had explained it to me. Your baby doesn't need you to eat twice as much. Think about it logically. Your baby weighs 7 pounds at birth. 7 pounds. You don't need an extra 2,000 calories a day to build 7 pounds of human over 9 months. In your first trimester, you don't need any extra calories. 0. Your baby is the size of a blueberry, then a strawberry, then a lime. They're not requiring massive energy input yet. In your second trimester, you need about 340 extra calories. That's roughly a banana and a handful of almonds. Or an apple with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Not a second full meal. Third trimester, about 450 extra calories. That's a Greek yogurt with berries and granola. Or a turkey sandwich on whole grain bread. That's it. But here's where it gets interesting. And this is the part that actually matters for your baby's brain. It's not about how much you eat, it's about what you eat. And there are 2 nutrients that most pregnant women are missing. Nutrients that directly build your baby's brain cells right now while you're reading this. I'll tell you what they are in a moment, but first, you need to understand why the eating for 2 myth is so dangerous. Because once you understand the risks, you'll never look at pregnancy nutrition the same way again. Excessive weight gain during pregnancy doesn't just make you uncomfortable. The medical research is crystal clear on this. It increases your risk of gestational diabetes by 40%. It raises your chances of preeclampsia, a dangerous condition that can threaten both your life and your baby's. It can lead to a bigger baby, which sounds nice until you're facing a difficult delivery, shoulder dystocia, or an emergency C-section. I've seen it in the ER more times than I can count. Women who gained 60, 70, even 80 pounds during pregnancy, now struggling with complications that could have been prevented. But here's what really keeps me up at night. When you overeat the wrong foods, processed carbs, sugary snacks, empty calories, you're actually starving your baby's brain of what it desperately needs. Your body will prioritize storing that excess energy as fat. Meanwhile, your baby is reaching for specific nutrients to build their nervous system, and those nutrients just aren't there. It's like ordering supplies to build a house, but instead of bricks and lumber, the truck shows up with decorative pillows and throw rugs. Sure, it's something, but it's not what you need to build a solid structure. So what does your baby's brain need? First, DHA. It's an omega-3 fatty acid, and it's literally the building block of your baby's brain tissue. Think of it like this. If you're building a house, DHA is the bricks. Without enough bricks, the house will have gaps. Your baby's brain is building 250,000 neurons every single minute during peak development. Every single minute. That's not an exaggeration. From week 20 to week 40, your baby's brain is in hyperdrive, creating the neural pathways they'll use for the rest of their life. And DHA is the primary structural component of brain cell membranes. Without it, those neurons can't form properly. They can't communicate efficiently. Your baby's cognitive development literally depends on you getting enough DHA. Where do you get DHA? Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or anchovies. If you can't stomach fish during pregnancy, and trust me, I couldn't during my second pregnancy, take a high-quality prenatal DHA supplement, at least 200 to 300 milligrams daily. I took mine with orange juice every morning. It helped with the fishy aftertaste. I'd pop the capsule, take a big swig of OJ, and chase it with a few crackers. Made all the difference. And here's something interesting. Studies show that babies whose mothers had adequate DHA during pregnancy have better attention spans, better problem-solving skills, and even better eyesight in early childhood. You're not just feeding your baby today, you're shaping their brain for years to come. The second nutrient, choline? Most women have never even heard of it, but it's absolutely critical. Choline helps form the memory center of your baby's brain, the hippocampus. It's also essential for the neural tube closure in early pregnancy. Studies show that babies whose mothers had adequate choline during pregnancy score higher on memory tests at age 7. 7 years later, your nutrition choices today are still protecting your child. Let that sink in for a second. You need about 450 milligrams of choline daily during pregnancy. Most prenatal vitamins only contain about 50 milligrams, if they contain any at all, so you have to get it from food. You'll find it in eggs, especially the yolk, beef liver, I know, not appealing, chicken breast, and fish. Here's my hack. I made a 3-egg omelet every morning during my third pregnancy. 2 whole eggs plus 1 extra yolk. That gave me about 400 milligrams of choline right there, plus protein to keep me full until lunch. I'd throw in some spinach, maybe a little cheese, some cherry tomatoes. It became my ritual. My husband would make coffee, I'd make my omelet, and we'd sit together before the chaos of the day started. Did you notice I'm not telling you to eat more? I'm telling you to eat smarter. Now, there's one more thing about pregnancy nutrition that almost no one talks about, and it has nothing to do with food. It's about timing. The timing of when you eat certain nutrients can actually multiply their effectiveness. But before I get to that, let me address the guilt I know some of you are feeling right now. Maybe you're 20 weeks pregnant and you've been eating whatever you could keep down. Maybe you've gained more weight than you planned. Maybe you haven't been taking DHA or eating eggs. Maybe you're beating yourself up right now, thinking, I've already messed up, it's too late. Listen to me, you are not a bad mother. Pregnancy is hard. Morning sickness is real. Food aversions are real. Sometimes, a sleeve of crackers at 2 a.m. is the only thing between you and complete misery. I get it. I've been there. Throwing up in hospital parking lots between shifts, living on ginger ale and plain bagels for weeks at a time. During my second pregnancy, I had hyperemesis gravidarum. I couldn't keep anything down for the entire first trimester. I lost weight. I was hospitalized twice for dehydration. My baby? Perfectly healthy. Born at 7 pounds, 8 ounces, hit every milestone early. Your body is more resilient than you think. Your baby is more resilient than you think. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start supporting your baby's development. Every healthy choice you make from this moment forward still matters. If you're reading this at 15 weeks or 35 weeks, you can still make a difference. So what's this timing thing I mentioned? Your baby's brain develops in growth spurts. The biggest spurt happens between weeks 24 and 28. That's when the cerebral cortex, the part responsible for thinking, memory, and consciousness, is rapidly forming. If you're going to prioritize anything in your diet, prioritize DHA and choline during this window. I actually set phone reminders during my third pregnancy. Take DHA every morning at 8 a.m. and eat eggs on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It sounds obsessive, but it worked. Because here's the thing, when you're sleep-deprived, nauseous, and overwhelmed, you forget. You have good intentions, but life gets in the way. The reminder system took the thinking out of it. My phone buzzed. I took the supplement. Done. Another timing tip. Take your DHA with a meal that contains some fat. It's a fat-soluble nutrient, which means your body absorbs it better when there's dietary fat present. I'd take mine with my omelet or with avocado toast. Small details, big difference. You want to know what I see all the time in my practice? Women taking expensive prenatal vitamins but eating fast food 3 times a week. Women drinking protein shakes but skipping actual meals. Women obsessing over organic produce but ignoring the foundational nutrients their baby needs. Supplements can't replace real food. They're called supplements for a reason. They supplement a healthy diet. They don't replace it. Your body absorbs nutrients from whole foods way better than from pills. That salmon? Your body recognizes it. It knows exactly what to do with it. That DHA capsule? Your body has to work harder to break it down and extract what it needs. Real food wins, every time. And here's another thing. You can't out-supplement a bad diet. I don't care if you're taking the $60 prenatal vitamin from the fancy health food store. If you're eating donuts for breakfast and pizza for dinner every day, your baby isn't getting what they need. I'm not saying you can never have pizza or donuts. I'm saying they can't be the foundation. Okay, so what do you actually do with this information? Here's my simple plan. The same one I give my patients. Week by week. First trimester. Focus on keeping food down. If all you can eat is crackers and ginger ale, that's okay. Take your prenatal vitamin. Survive. This is about endurance, not perfection. If you can manage it, try to get protein with every meal or snack. Even if it's just a cheese stick or a handful of nuts. Protein helps stabilize blood sugar and can actually reduce nausea for some women. Second trimester. This is your window. Your energy is back, your appetite is back. Your nausea, hopefully, is gone. Add 1 DHA-rich food 3 times a week. That's it. Not every day, just 3 times a week. Salmon on Monday, sardines on toast on Wednesday, a DHA supplement on Friday if you can't do fish that day. Add eggs or chicken to at least 1 meal daily. Scrambled eggs for breakfast, grilled chicken on your salad at lunch, whatever works for you. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet, just add these 2 things. Third trimester, keep going with DHA and choline. Add an extra 450 calories from nutrient-dense sources. Think avocado toast, Greek yogurt bowls, nut butter on whole grain bread, smoothies with protein powder and berries. This is also when you might start feeling hungrier. Your baby is gaining weight rapidly. Listen to your body, but make conscious choices about what you're reaching for. When I was 36 weeks pregnant with my third, I was ravenous at 3 p.m. every single day. I started keeping a container of trail mix in my bag. Almonds, walnuts, a few dark chocolate chips, some dried cranberries. It satisfied the craving and gave me sustained energy. Here's how I knew this was working during my third pregnancy. I had more energy. I wasn't as swollen. My doctor stopped giving me concerned looks at my weight check-ins. I gained exactly 28 pounds, healthy, controlled, intentional weight gain. And when my daughter was born, she was alert, strong, and met every developmental milestone early. She was tracking objects with her eyes within days. She was smiling at 6 weeks. She was saying words at 10 months. Could that have happened anyway? Maybe. Genetics play a role. Luck plays a role. But I wasn't willing to take that chance. Are you? Because here's the truth. You only get 1 shot at this pregnancy. You can't go back and redo the second trimester. You can't rewind to week 24 and make different choices. But you can start today, right now, this moment. Listen, I know you're tired. I know pregnancy feels overwhelming. There are a million things to worry about, a million things people tell you to do or not do. Don't eat deli meat. Don't eat sushi. Don't drink coffee. Don't sleep on your back. Don't gain too much weight. Don't stress. It's exhausting. But this is simple. You don't need to eat for 2. You need to eat smart for 1 and build the best possible brain for your baby. 2 nutrients, conscious choices. That's it. Not a restrictive diet, not an expensive meal plan, not hours in the kitchen every day, just 2 nutrients, DHA and choline. and the awareness that quality matters more than quantity. So here's what I want you to do today. Pick one DHA source you'll add to your diet this week. Just one. Write it down. Put it on your grocery list right now. Salmon? Write it down. Sardines? Write it down. DHA supplement? Order it right now. And then come back and tell me what you chose. Comment below. I rate every single one and I want to know. Salmon, sardines, or supplements? I also want to hear your pregnancy nutrition struggles. What's the hardest part for you? The nausea? The cravings? The conflicting advice? Tell me, and I'll try to address it in a future video. Next video, I'm going to talk about the 7 silent signs labor is coming that have nothing to do with contractions. Signs your doctor might not even mention. Signs that could help you know when it's really time to head to the hospital. You don't want to miss it. Take care of yourself, mama. You're doing better than you think. You're here, you're learning, you're trying. That already makes you a great mom.